Thank you for joining us this morning. We'll get to weather in just a moment, but first we continue to follow breaking news on the discovery of Jamie Closs.
The teenager has been found alive, and we have team coverage this morning. Mary McGuire and Christian Cordero are both in Jamie's hometown of Barron. But first, let's start with Jennifer Mayerly. She's about an hour north in Gordon. That's where Jamie was found. Jennifer, what can you tell us?
This is the news that everyone has been waiting for. Jamie Closs has been found alive, and a suspect is in custody. We are in the area where this all unfolded Thursday afternoon. This is an area that an entrance to a street that is just east of Gordon, Wisconsin, and this is the area that is expected to be blocked off until after the sun comes up. You can see a sheriff's vehicle is just coming out of this area right now. Barricades are up, and a state patrol vehicle is there. There is still an active investigation going on down that street, and it is down that street that we are told that is where Jamie Closs walked up to a woman who was walking her dog and said, "I need help." Then the two of them went to a nearby home and asked for help. It was a couple that called 911. The Douglas County Sheriff's Office responded, and I'm told the FBI and other agencies have been on the street talking to people who live there, canvassing the area. We are told a suspect is in custody. I'm told that person was taken into custody about 10 minutes after Jamie was found alive. Now, you'll recall Jamie's parents were found murdered in their Barron home on October 15th. She hadn't been seen since. Hundreds, then thousands of people searched for the 13-year-old, but family and friends never gave up hope, and that was seen here in Gordon tonight. Someone wrote over Jamie Closs's missing person sign. In all caps, it said "found." And people we spoke with here in Gordon said they were floored that someone in this area could be connected to her disappearance. Gordon is a town of less than 1,000 people. Now, the sheriff leading the investigation out of Barron County thanked everyone for their assistance. In a message on Facebook, Sheriff Chris Fitzgerald said, "We promised to bring Jamie home, and tonight we get to fulfill that promise. From the bottom of my heart, thank you." Of course, he wrote that message yesterday after they found Jamie Closs alive. He is planning to hold a press conference at 10 o'clock this morning in Barron County, and that's where we find our Mary McGuire live this morning. Mary, you've been talking with family of Jamie.
I have been, Jen, and this investigation stretched for 87 long days, and this morning we get to celebrate the incredible news that Jamie Closs has been found. This family and this community, they never gave up hope that she would someday be returned to her home safely. I got a chance to speak with her aunt just minutes after she learned the news that her niece had been found. How do you feel after 2 months of searching for her?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. There was rumors earlier today, and I prayed and prayed they were true, and they come to not be true, and I just shut myself totally down because I thought today was going to be the day, and then to find out 2 hours later that she was found, I just cannot believe this.
Now, Closs had been missing for nearly 3 months, and her aunts, uncles, cousins, and grandfather had been very active in the search for the 13-year-old. They made shirts, signs, and posters, holding tightly onto hope that Jamie would someday make it back into the arms of her extended family members. Just last month, her friends and family held a Tree of Hope lighting ceremony outside of her middle school. They also released balloons on the 2-month anniversary of her disappearance. Now, I did have a chance to speak with Jennifer Nyberg-Smith. She is the godmother of Jamie. The two are very close, and she told me that until Jamie was found, her brother-in-law Jim and her sister Denise would never be able to rest in peace. This morning, their hearts are able to rest knowing that their 13-year-old daughter is coming home.
And I'm sure they just cannot wait to get Jamie back into their arms, Mary. Thank you.
That's right.
Stay with WCCO4 News as we continue to follow the latest developments on Jamie's condition. We'll be at today's press conference at 10 a.m.